Nilene,
Awesome.
Yes. Hi, Kate.
it's so nice to see smiles on your faces.
We have to.
Yeah, we are very excited.
It's been a very wild ride for many people, and you especially wild, especially.
Yes.
Yes, that is true.
That was a bumpy ride.
Yeah.
Now, I remember you both as very extremely positive, very talented. And Andreas, specifically about you, since you're the primary visa holder, you've been to many factories. You've set them up ground from start to finish. You've calibrated them. You've fixed, repaired. You've trained to repair. You've done everything you can do on the floor, including foreman, including operations manager, at least supporting the operations manager. Even if you didn't have the title, you were doing the work. And it was
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I remember everything. Complex bottling. It's incredible. And then all these other industries as well. Your skills are
Yes.
unmatched, unequaled in terms of what you do. And still there were challenges. But there was a point, I think. What do you say when you went over this? Because now you've ended up with quite a lot of interest. Is that right?
Yes,
That's-
that is true.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of challenges. In the beginning, we will say that it's actually you that helped us a lot. We weren't able to do any of this without you, without your guidance and you giving us the tools and the
Yeah, our approach was totally, how can I say, wrong. And we thought actually everything what we are doing was really right. But till you came on the picture and you guide us through this whole process. And then eventually we find out that, yeah, every of the things that we are doing was wrong. And then eventually, all this mails that we communicate
all your
together.
support
And it
and
helped us. It helped us
you
extremely a lot.
you
Yeah.
combined us with a CV that stood out from everybody else, and
Yeah.
everything, all the years combined in 2 pages. So yeah, we couldn't have done this without you. You have done such a lot
So
for us.
to come back, the foundation, you laid the foundation for us actually, because like I said, our approach was wrong, and we didn't knew that. We didn't know. And then the thing is, when you put the things in place for us and you guide us, and then eventually we find out a little bit of trust more when Nilene also helped with this, the CV and those things, and it makes it much better.
And I think the struggle was also then you come to a point you think, yeah, you're not good enough. That whatever you
It
can
happens.
bring to New Zealand isn't, it's never gonna happen for us. We just never ever go. And there was times that we thought, you know what, maybe this isn't for us. Maybe this isn't going to work. But then your emails came through, and then you supported us, and then okay, let's try one more time. Let's just give it one more shot. And the timing was just perfect. And yes, we can't believe the response that he's getting. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I must say also there was a moment in this period of time when we went a little bit down. We from beginning to scratch. Everything go all the way down. I was retrenched at that one company also where I mentioned the other day, and then you think you're a total failure. And what is the purpose? You try all these things. You start from the beginning till the end, but nothing is working. By the time
and
is
then
when
the door opened, and it was absolutely a miracle.
Yeah.
You don't know how good you are here.
We don't know it.
No. In fact, you don't know the service that you're offering, how much it impacted our lives. I promise you, it wouldn't have been a success story if you didn't help us to combine everything.
I promise you,
and taught us how to do it. Really.
Well, let's go through maybe the main challenges you talked about a little bit. It's demoralizing to have this experience. You had external things happening to you there locally. You also had things happening here within our market. the lockdown happened. That's no fault of your own, and it was closed, and that was a big waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that sound about right? The problem, the definition of the problem?
Correct.
Yes, it does.
And then I reached out to you, and you started to move, and you started to get some very good results. I must have about 6 different companies that you said they're interested in me.
Correct.
I already have a job, so can you just see what you can do with these companies one after the other? I kept getting, wow, Andres, what are you doing?
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, once that door opened, we couldn't believe it.
So now you have a job offer, and you're at what stage at the job? Are you now waiting for the visa or waiting for the?
Everything is done. We submitted the visa. We're just waiting for the approval. His flight is booked. We've got accommodation. The job is walking distance.
Yeah, it's plus minus 5 kilometers.
Yeah. He basically got the 2 interviews in 1 week and the job offer that same week.
1 week.
Yes,
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
great.
amazing.
At the end of the day, me and Nilene sat and we just think, you know what? I said to also sometimes I'm feeling guilty now, because the thing is, you had this meeting with this person of this company, and now there's another company want to have another Skype meeting and another Skype meeting. And I said, listen, we need to be honest and tell the people now.
And
there's already a meeting in the pipeline that's already further in the stage for approval. So
and then they came back and said, please, if anything changes, let us know. They were very, and everybody will say it's not like South Africa. They'll wish you luck. They wish you all
they
the
come back
best.
to us. Yeah,
it's really
it's
just a different. Everything is just different. The culture is just different. The way, and if somebody in New Zealand says they're going to phone you or they're going to email you,
they do it.
They do it.
Yeah.
You do not have to worry about that.
Yeah.
It may take some time, but they will. They definitely will.
Yeah, I must give them the credit of that.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
You feel like respected for your skills here more than there, apparently.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So this is the kind of experience that I think you'll have here. I'm sure you will. And it will be great to contact with you after you have a couple of months of work, maybe, or, after you settle in, after you feel settled. Let's not put a time limit on it. It may be shorter, it may be longer, but we can do another review on the difference between back home and in New Zealand.
No problem. I think it's a nice story to write, from the beginning. I said to Nilene, when I'm going to come over, I can get me a big diary, and I'm going to write everything every day, what I'm doing, what I'm approaching. I think it's going to be, when the gray hairs sit on our heads, and one day we're going to talk about this journey, and we're going to say, like, this is where we started. I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. And we've joined so many Facebook groups, and they are of the different communities, and also the community that we are going to live in. Or everybody's reaching out. As soon as you come, please come and drink some coffee. Please reach out if you need anything. It's just amazing. Really, really.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. That's really great.
I promise you, that day will come.
There's a delay.
There's a delay between us, but I promise you that day will come, and I will come, me and Nilene, and we will come with that ferry, and we're going to come and visit you.
Yeah,
I promise you.
Oh, that's really great. No, I look forward to that. We look forward to that. My wife is following along in the background, not at the moment, but just in general. She's following along with your journey, because it's when I see talent and I see frustration, and I understand what's going on, and I know how to get through it, but it requires a good communication first. And sometimes I'm not blessed with the right words at the time, or maybe the timing is off, but something worked, and it was really glad to see you. And it's happened a few times where guys, so I have a little bit of experience with this, and I understand that it's easy to be demoralized when finances are impacted, the deadlines of things are impacted. There's more things to do. The rules are changing. The delays are increasing. None of this is your fault. Yeah. None of it. And even employers changing their mind. None of it's your fault. But all we can do is deal with the next step of making progress. That's the only choice we have in this. You know, we can't change things outside of our control. Yeah.
You could.
No, that's right. It's true. Yeah, I think that is the secret to it all. Really, you maybe take like get off the bus for a while, but then you see there is just no future this side. It is just how it is, and you have to do it for your children. You have to.
It's just something that we need to do.
And
that is a need.
Super excited. They can't wait. Really, they can't wait.
It's a big relief for me, and it's a very happy moment for me. I'm celebrating with you. I'll tell my wife now that you're really on the edge of coming over. That's great. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ty.
Yeah.
Keep well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ty.
Bye-bye.